Hey guys, it's Joey here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my home. Back again with another story time. Yes, we are back here with another story time. Originally, I was gonna do a whole nother story time. I had another one planned, but I feel like I wanted to go a little lighthearted today. I don't want to go with a hard hitting very interluded type of story. I want to do something fun and crazy and stuff for now, and then we'll get to the nitty gritty, like I said, later on. Also, I don't want to just do story times, a whole lot of story times. I mean, if people still love, if people love them and still want to see them, I'm gonna still do them, but I want to branch out and do other things as well, like more makeup stuff. I do a lot of hair. I do a lot of stuff with my hair, and I would definitely like to document it on camera for you guys so you guys could know how to do it, because I get a lot of people that genuinely ask how do I do this style, how do I do that with my hair. I have naturally curly hair. How do I tame it or take care of it, all that, how, keep up with the maintenance, just a whole bunch of stuff like that. So I'm gonna get to that soon. Hope you guys grab your snacks, grab your popcorn, because this is going to be a banger. Okay, right into it. Today is going to be another story time of the one crazy night. This is one crazy night that had happened, and it's definitely one for the books, because I had a ton of crazy nights out in the town, but this one is definitely one for the book. So if you guys want to hear the story, just keep on watching. Also, if you're new here, thank you for stopping by. You guys could comment, subscribe. Definitely subscribe, like the video. Stick around. There's gonna be new material coming up soon. I did just return to YouTube, and in the meantime, you guys could look back at my channel to see what I've had posted on here before. And yeah, without further ado, let's just dive right into it. So just to introduce the people that are in the story time, me of course, one of my good friends, Callie, Cali Uchis, California. Callie, and my other friend, we're gonna name her Rose. So basically, we all had different roles. Sometimes we would all kind of switch on who was driving, who was going here, who was going there. But most of the time, at this time, Rose was our DD, our designated driver, because me and Callie would be the ones to get all buck wild and drink and go wild and dancing and all that crazy. And Rose would just be she would go for the ride. She would be there chilling and stuff. Just long story short, I mean, she didn't really drink that much, or can't drink that much, or can't drink at all. It's just this whole other story, but that's not important to the story. Anyway, so it's the three of us, and this story took place back in 2021. Me and Callie were freshly 21 at this time, and Rose was a little bit older than us, but like I said, it was me and Callie that were the ones that would get all buck wild and drink and wild crazy, all that. So we were just newly into the game, we were freshly 21. This was the first year that we could literally go anywhere without any limitations, as long as we brought our IDs with us. And so we're just going to different bars, different clubs all around the town, and we haven't hit this specific spot yet. And we're gonna change the spot name as well. Basically, in my city, we have the downtown area, and there's this strip of bars. We're gonna call it the Per Street. Okay, we're gonna call it Per Street. So in Per Street, there's a strip of bars right next to our big college that we have here. And that's where everyone goes every weekend, every other weekend, and all that, to get all crazy and drunk and wild and all that. So it's raw entry to that life, into that strip, because we've never been there. We always wanted to go there, and this was the time to do it. So we were all preparing for this weekend. It was going to be that Friday. It was freshly in July, I believe. So it was, we're excited. We're excited 21-year-olds getting to go to the bars with no limits, no anything, all that. We have a safe designated driver with us, so everything's fine. We're safe. So we're all excited. When the day actually comes, my friend Callie decides to get in the group chat and in the chat, and was yo, I want to bring one of my friends with us, because she has gone to Per Street before. So she could help guide us, see which clubs are lit, which clubs are sketchy, kind of just for our first time, to be more on the safe side and go with someone that actually knows their way around. And we're yeah, sure. Me and Rose were yeah, sure, bring her over. Yeah. So the plan was, we were gonna meet this girl there because she had she was gonna take an Uber there because she was gonna be a little late, and she told Callie like, y'all could go and I'll meet you guys when I'm there. I'll just call you when I'm there. So we're gonna name the girl who's the main character in the story. We're gonna call her Jennifer. Okay, so I'm like, it's like once again a few hours before. I'm like getting out of the shower, doing my hair, doing my makeup. I'll probably post a picture here or a video here on how I looked. I looked bum that night. Like I had a big like I was gonna say bomber, a big denim jacket. I had like itty bitty like shorts, hooker heels, like had a clip-in ponytail and everything. I went all out for that night, and my friends as well. So we all like met up with each other. Like I said, Rose picked me up, and she already picked up Callie. So we're gonna go strictly to Purse Street. So we go downtown. We're all like jamming. We're getting lit. We're getting excited. It was a little rainy that day. We were kind of nervous about the rain, but it eventually stopped. So like it was like cool. It was like actually fresh outside with a little bit of humidity. So, but that's fine. That's besides the point. So we get there. We're like little like girls on the street, just like, oh my god, where do we go? Like this is so weird. Like where should we go first? Like I'm afraid to go in a club. Like I don't know. Like I'm so like freshly in the game. And Callie calls Jennifer and it's like, hey, like when are you getting here? And Jennifer's like, oh, like I'm like still getting ready. Just go in one of the clubs. Like I'll tell you when I'm there. Like just go in one, you'll be fine. So we just pick a random club. Like we just like okay, we'll go to the first one that we see. So we go to the first one that we see. We're in there for a bit. We're just like there, like chilling. I think we got a drink as we're waiting. And then eventually Jennifer calls Callie and it's like, oh, I'm here. Like my Uber just dropped me off. So we go out, we meet her, and me and Rose meet her for the first time. Callie already met her previously. Well, like they're friends. But like after all this occurred, like we found out that Callie only like she wasn't really friends with her, but she went out with her like one other time. So they weren't really friends, but like they were like cool with each other. So, but we didn't know that at that time. But anyway, we met Jennifer outside and everything was like calm. Like she was sweet, you know, genuine. It was all like good vibes. You know, we're like, okay, like nice to meet you. Let's go and, you know, let's like turn it up. So she's like, all right, like let's go here, let's go there, let's go there, let's go there. So we all like, okay, that's part of the plan. So we all go into club to club to club to club.
Bus, club, another club, plane, next place. No sleep.
At first, like she's kind of like clinging on to Callie because she like is like she's like she knows Callie more, obviously. Like they know each other, and so so everything's going well. Like everything's just going well. We're like drinking a little bit, we're dancing a little bit, we're turning up. Everything's fine. Towards the middle of the night, Jennifer starts to act a little strange, starts to act a little weird as like the liquor keeps like pouring up. She keeps pouring up shots, keeps pouring up drinks, keeps buying us drinks, keeps buying other people drinks. And so she starts to get a little turn, you know, we're like, all right, yeah, like fuck it, like yeah. But then after a while, she starts to simmer down and go down to the down. So at first she's like on a all-time high, like yes bitches, let's do this, let's go out, let's go crazy. And then boom, she goes to run to the bathroom and she starts bawling, she starts crying. And, you know, she's like, oh my god, like, I'm so sad. Like, I broke up with my boyfriend today. It's going really bad. Like, oh my god, like, my life is ruined. Like, she's making, like, she's going through it. Like, she's going out through a whole, like, A plot, you know, in our, like, sitcom or drama, whatever. And, you know, we don't know how to tackle it because, like, at first we're like, oh, like, sweetie, like, it's okay. Like, you know, like, are you good? Like, we're out here. Like, we got you. We're going to have fun. Like, fuck him. Like, just trying to encourage her because we don't know anything about her, right? And we're looking at Callie, like, control your girl. Come get your girl, you know, because from as far as me and Rose know what's going on, like, she's the one who invited her here. So Callie's like, all right, got you. So she goes and tries to comfort her, tries to pick her up and all that. After a while, it starts to get, like, more crazier. And you know that movie Split? Like, that's the way Jennifer started to act. Like, she started to act very split. Like, she was bawling in the bathroom floor. As soon as she hears, like, say, like, a Bad Bunny song, like, Bad Bunny, blah, like, wait, like, just picture it. Like, she's like, oh my god, like, my boyfriend, oh, like, I hate it, da, da, da. Here's the Bad Bunny song playing, like, oh my god. What? Like, she, like, runs to the dance floor. Like, she's on the floor. She hears the song that she, like, picks herself up, runs away from us and goes and dance with a random guy. We're like, are you kidding me? So we're, like, trying to chase her around because we don't want to lose her. Like, Kelly has her bag with, like, her stuff. Like, that's very important. Like, you know, her card and her money and everything like that. If we lose the girl, that's it. Like, we're fucked. And like I said, she started to get really, like, out of it. Like, she's starting to have a full-on blackout at this point. To the point where she's constantly running everywhere, like, from bar to bar to bar. Like, she's running from place to place to place. My friend Callie's, like, trying to chase her because it's her friend, but also we're tagging along because we're not just going to leave Callie, like, to fend for herself with Jennifer. So, basically, the whole night was just us chasing this girl everywhere, and it was the same shit. Like, she was crying at one point, she would dance the other. At this point, her makeup was gone, her eyelashes were hanging off her lids. At one point, this one girl, like, went up to her and was like, girl, like, what's wrong with you? She's like, I broke up with my boyfriend. And she's like, wait, honey, I got you. Like, she's fixing her lashes, and, like, the eyelash glue is gone. Like, there's nothing to stick to it. There's no glue. But she tried. Then we went to this other club that we haven't been to at this point, and it was a bad idea. It was a bad idea to go in this club because it was so packed. It was so packed that night. Like, you couldn't even, like, you had to wiggle. Like, like, it's so packed that you have to, like, wiggle through people to get somewhere, and then it's still the same way because everywhere it's kind of like you're cramped up. Like, that's the way this club was. But we were in the line to go in it, and as we were in the line, these guys were, like, right there, just, like, they were standing in front of us, and then they turn around, they see our friend Jennifer a mess, and they were like, hey, girl, like, hey, Shorty, are you good? And she's like, yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah. Like, she starts to act all like, yeah, like, everything's good, fun. And then they turn to, like, one of the guys turns to my friend Callie, and he starts, like, all get up on her and shit. And he's like, hey, like, what's your name? This and that. And she's like, oh, my name's Callie. Yeah. And we're like, oh my god. But, like, literally, we go in the club, and, like, Callie's, like, fucking up. Like, like, that's, like, girl code. Like, if you, like, talk to a cute guy and, like, the vibes are cool and all that, we're gonna let you go to it. Like, we're like, get it. But at the same time, we're like, girl, Jennifer is, like, literally out of this world right now. She's, like, buck wild and crazy. Like, we literally have to keep up with her or we're gonna lose her in this club. So me and Rose, like, Rose is just out of it at this point. Like, she's so done with the night. She's so upset. After this night, she never wanted to go back to Purr Street again. Like, me and Kelly went back, but Rose was like, oh, I'm so done. Like, I'm so checked out. She was so pissed the whole night. Like, I didn't blame her, but, like, also at the same time, it's like, girl, like, it is what it is. But, like, besides that, it was the same shit. It was where Rose was like, you are now about to witness the strength. And then, I can't. We're like, one of the guys, like he, like, complimented me from, like, my denim jacket, because, like, it was, like, big, like, I'll probably wear it one of these days for a video, but I felt so bougie in it. And he was like, oh, like, I like your jacket and all that. We're, like, talking, whatever. He saw her, like, go, like, switch up real quick. He turns to me, he's like, hey, is your friend good? Like, what's wrong with her? And we're like, well, she's not my friend. Like, I mean, like, she's my friend's friend, but, like, I don't know what's going on with her. She's saying that she's going through a breakup or something. I don't know. Like, I really don't know what's going on. Like, she's going all out. Eventually, we almost come to the end of the night. Like, it was, like, almost like 1:30ish. Like they close all the bars at 2 a.m. So we were like we were ready to check out. Like all of us, Rose was definitely ready to check out. I was ready to check out. Callie was like, all right, like I'm ready to check this out. But Jennifer wanted to stay still, and like I said, she's continuously trying to run here, trying to run there. We're all trying to catch up to her. At one point, she went to one of the bars, and all the bouncers like are right there, right in front. They ask for your ID as soon as you get there. She pulls out her her master bank card as like her ID, and they're like, excuse me, ma'am, like this is not. We're like, girl. She just like we were like, girl, we have to take you home. Like, do you have a ride? Like, because she took an Uber. Like, let's call you the Uber right now so you could like go home. She's like, no, like it's fine. You guys could go. You guys could go. Like, give me my stuff. Like, you guys go. And Rose was like getting really pissed. Like, she's like, oh my god, like we can't just leave her. Like, I mean, like I want to, but like I can't. And we're like, wait, whoa, we just yeah. So we just told Jennifer like, we'll take you home. Like, we're going home anyway. Like, the bars are almost closed. Like, just we'll come take you home. She kept resisting. She's like, no, it's okay. Like, no, I want to have fun. No, I want to go with this guy. Da, da, da. We're like, girl, like, get in the fucking car. Like, we gotta take you home. Like, we're going home. Ellie forces her in the car. We all get in the car. She tells us where she lives, and yeah, we take her home, but she's still stubborn. We finally drop her off at her house. She literally like tries to get out of the car, and she falls flat on her face out of the car, and we're like, oh my god. And my friend Callie, like, kudos to her. Like, she's like trying to like hoist her up, trying to take her all the way to the door. They let her in. She gets like, Callie comes back in the car. We all just like sit in silence for a little bit. Rose is pissed. Callie's exhausted. I'm like, oh my god, enjoying life because like it's a show to me. Like, it was so fun. Like, it was so chaotic, but it was a fun night. But we eventually go to my house. Like, they dropped me off first. We started to talk there for like a little bit, and then basically we're like, what the hell is that and all that. We're like, what the hell was that? Callie, how did you even know her? How did you like get introduced to her? Also, does she always act like this when she's drunk? Like, what? She's like, no, like this, like I met her one other time. We hung out one other time, but I'm not like friends with her like that. I just like invited her because she knew her way around here, but I didn't know she was gonna get all like, I didn't know she was gonna do all that. And we're like, well, touche, but part. That concludes the story time. All we did was like we went back home, we laughed about it, and then that was kind of it. But it was just it wasn't a terrible night, but it was just like because of Jennifer's mess, it was hard to like really foresee per street. Like I said, later on we went back eventually, and like we did have a good time, and we always have a good time ever since. But it was just kind of like it was just unnecessary. Like, I would have liked to know like what type of girl like we were dealing with for the night. But I know now the people I would not want to go to like a place like that. Like, and Jennifer's one of them. And we haven't seen her since. Like, that was the only time we went out with her. That was like the last time that I think Callie ever talked to her like that, or like hung out with her ever again. Which is fair enough, like, touche. Hi. But yeah, that concludes the story. I hope it was, like, somewhat entertaining. It was, like, all a mess, but, like, trust me, that's exactly the vibe that it was. It was just a big old mess, honey, like, but definitely iconic. One for the books, because it was, like, one of the first times that, like, it went out of proportion, honey. It just was so unnecessary, but fun. We just like basically just laughed about it later on. Me and Callie like laughed about it all the time still. Rose was once again checked out by that time. By that point, she has never like stepped foot to like Perth Street again. She just didn't like the vibe of it. Like, I mean, I could understand, like, there's some people that just don't like like to be in situations like that. But like, I think what really messed it up was Jennifer tagging along and Jennifer just like ruining the whole vibe for like everybody. But that concludes the story. I hope you guys found it entertaining. It wasn't that juicy, it wasn't that big, but I just wanted to like make something funny and fun and not so like in depth. Like I wanted to like be like positive. I'm kind of in a good mood today, so I was like, let's not like go through a whole boohoo story or something that's more like intense or something that will like make me mad. I just wanted to do something bubblegum pop fun purr. I hope you guys did enjoy the story. I hope you found this somewhat entertaining. Like, comment, subscribe for more. If you guys like have any like crazy wild night out stories that you want to tell, please leave it down in the comment section down below. Also recommend more videos and story times that you want me to do down below as well. I don't do just story times. I'm going to do more content that doesn't entail with that. I just like telling stories, and I feel like I have a lot of them to tell, and I'm like, why not? So I'm gonna keep doing that as much as I want because it's my channel. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Follow my social media, so they'll be right up here, also down below in the description. And yeah, overall, like if you find out that like you have friends that do like this type of shit like to you, like let them know, or like, you know, just let it be known like I'm not gonna babysit you, or don't come with me. As always, day or night, whenever you see this, just know I love you so much, and I'll see you guys especially back here on my next video. Bye guys.